Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is my Pan Those Eyeshadows finale, kind of. It's the last Pan Those Eyeshadows for 2020, but it's not technically a finale. I'll be doing this again next year and it's just gonna keep rolling over because my ultimate goal is to finish as many eyeshadows as possible or to hit pan on as many eyeshadows as possible. So this is gonna go on until the end of eternity, basically. So we're gonna get into my Pan Those Eyeshadows video. But before I do that, today's video is sponsored once again by the lovely Ana Luisa. One of the main things that I really enjoy about the company is, of course, they have carbon neutrality, which I think is great. I know a lot of companies are trying to do this now going forward because it's just more environmentally friendly. The other thing I like is they have really quality jewelry pieces that are all made with recycled metals, which is really nice as well. And they're just really pretty pieces generally. This piece that I'm wearing today is one that I've been wearing a ton and I really enjoy it. What I really like about especially their layered necklaces is they come with multiple necklaces. So like this smaller chain, you can wear it on its own. They're not attached. So you can mix and match, which I think I will be doing with the other necklace that I got, which is this puffed heart necklace, which I also really enjoy. It's super cute. I can't wait to wear it, especially in like February. Around Valentine's Day, I think it'll be really cute with like a heart sweater or something. It would just be really nice. And I also got another pair of earrings, which are a sun and a moon, which are also super pretty. The reason I am talking about them once again is because they are doing another sale for you guys. It started, I think, on December 2nd, so it's going from now until December 26th. They're doing a sale for Christmas, so if you want to get anyone any last minute gifts, or even if you want to get yourself a last minute gift, definitely head over there and check out a bunch of their pieces. They have something for everybody. They have bracelets, rings, earrings, and necklaces, which are of course some of my favorites. I do love wearing necklaces, and I especially love theirs because they're very dainty. They basically go with anything and you can mix them all together, which I think is really cool. You can make your own custom piece with a couple of the different variants, and I just really enjoy their products. Down in the description, I will have my code that you guys can use. I don't make a commission off of this code, so definitely make sure to go head over to their website and check them out for yourself. And now let's get into my Pan Those Eyeshadows video. So this is the lineup that we've had. We've had this lineup now for a little bit, and I have to say I didn't do too well this month. The look you see today, you're gonna see a picture of it basically 2 times over because I basically did this look this whole month hoping that I was gonna hit pan on at least one of these shades, because it's getting to the point now where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to roll something out. But eyeshadows just do not move that quickly, so I am still not able to roll anything out, but I do have some progress on some, which makes me feel a little bit better. But yeah, I wore this eye look so much this month. You guys saw it a lot. I wore yellow a lot this month because I was just trying to get the yellows out of the way. Let's get started with one of the first shades. One of the first shades is from my Honey palette from Colourpop. And the shade that we are working on is the shade Dandy, which is right there. That's what's on my lids today. It's been on my lids a lot. And there is a visible dip kind of starting. I'll show you guys a close-up. There's a dip on the side that's kind of starting, but not, it's not making me feel the warm fuzzies yet. It's not as deep as I would like for it to be. I still have a long way to go with it, but I did use this a ton. Almost every time I wore eyeshadow, I wore this shade mixed with like other light shimmers just to try and get a little bit of use out of it. I used it so much, but still kind of struggling to get through it. I don't think it's really realistic to get through one shade in like a month, but it does get a little frustrating because you feel like I'm dedicating so much of my makeup wearing energy into this one shade. Can you please like leave? That's what I feel like right now. The second one is the other one that I'm wearing on my lids, and the other one that I wore a ton, and it's from my Voss Essentials palette, and it's the shade Terra. This sucker has been in, I feel like, for forever. I think it's been in for months at this point, like 3 months or so. And it's just now starting to get a dip in it. I can visibly see a dip in it starting right in the center. So I'm excited to show you guys a close-up because we have not been able to see a dip in this guy. These are incredibly hard-packed shadows and they go on really well. They're really easy to blend. Voss has pretty nice shadows, but they're hard-packed because I hadn't seen movement, and I've used this guy a ton as well, as you guys know. I definitely think it's going to take me, I have a feeling this guy's going to be in for like another 4 or 5 months, just because I don't go heavy with my eyeshadows generally, and they're so hard packed that you don't really need to do that anyways because they're pretty pigmented. You put a little bit on and like you're good to go. So we'll see. I dedicated so much time to those two. And the third shade that I dedicated a lot to, and this one felt less like dedication because I can just put it on top of my liner, which is what I've done, is my Friendcation palette shade, and that's the dark blue at the end of, what's this? It's called Game Over. which is this guy. As you can see, there's still a dip in there. I don't think I've hit pan. I feel like I'm hopeful that there's a little bit of pan in there, but I'm honestly not sure if I'm just seeing reflective pigments from the shadow. So I'm gonna keep going with it for another month and see, but I feel like it has to be close. I'm getting it all over my finger. It's a messy. And I feel like there's a little glimmer of maybe pan being like right there, but not quite. So I'm gonna keep pushing and see. I want a like noticeable pan would be nice and not maybe pan. So disappointed, but hopefully that means I can roll this guy out next month and we can do something else. Basically all I do with this is I put it over my liner. I basically do it every day. It gets used a little bit at a time, but at least it's still getting used. The next shade is from my Celestial Thunder palette, and it is the color Mystic Ice, which is the turquoise. I did figure out a way to use this month. You guys will be seeing a picture of the look I did with this later on, but I did end up using this. I only used it that one time though, and it was okay. I just don't love like turquoisey greens on me too much. I feel like they just pull really weird on my skin tone, so I just don't find myself gravitating towards them as often as I do like yellows and golds and stuff. They're just out, I guess basically they're just outside of my comfort zone, so I just don't reach for them as much. But the one time I did wear it, I enjoyed the way it looked. I just have to be in the mood for it, I guess. So that one's gonna take me a while. I feel like I'm gonna push to keep this in for like a couple months, but if I'm not like gravitating towards it very much, I'm gonna have to figure something out, because my ultimate goal with the Pan That eyeshadows is to have pan in all my eyeshadows. But if there's just shades that I'm not vibing with, do I want pan in them? It's an existential crisis question, and I don't know, I feel like I should because it's in my collection, but at the same time, I don't want to dedicate time to a shadow that I don't really enjoy that much when I could pan shades I like. Does that make sense? I don't know. Again, existential crisis question. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna at least keep it in for another month, see how we go. Maybe in January, I'll be more compelled to do like icy colors because it's like frost colors, frost looks. Maybe, we'll see. And then the last shade that I have in this Pan That eyeshadows is from my Zodiac palette. It is the purple shade, which I was wearing this in my last update and I loved that eye look. I don't think I've used this once though since my last update, and I don't know why. I think I was just so focused on the yellow and the orange that that's really all I wore like all month. And I kind of forgot that this guy existed until I looked back on my list and I was like, oh yeah, I do have the purple. Luckily, it does still have a dip in it. I think once I get back to using it, it'll be easy. I think I can get through it. We've already panned one shade in this palette, and looking at this guy, I feel like another month, if I was to consistently use this for about a month, I think this would have pan in it. So that might be my goal for January, is to use the purple a ton and see what happens with that. And I think the dark blue black color from the Dose of Colors palette could also be gone next month. So hopefully soon we'll have some new shades come in, because right now we have been sitting with the same shades for a couple of months. Overall, I still feel good about this. Like, I just feel good about this project. I really like the idea of having pan in like all of my eyeshadow palettes. That makes me really excited. So I'm gonna keep going. This will be continuing again next year, and we'll just keep going that way. I will be doing this as a collab next year, which I'm really excited about. That's basically all the new news with this, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the Pan That eyeshadow series this year, and I hope you are excited to see it continue next year. Also remember that Ana Luisa is doing a sale on their website between now and December 26th. If you guys want to get any jewelry for Christmas or for yourself even, there's that sale going on. Again, my link will be down in the description in case you want to use that. And again, thank you to Ana Luisa for working with me on this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button if you liked this video and you're excited to see more Project Pan videos coming up. And remember guys, there is always magic to be found, and I hope that means I see all of you guys in my next video. Bye! All right.
just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic.